Shift your mindset here with a new episode. Love is out there for you people. And why do I come up with this video? The last 2-3 months, my parents-in-law are also here in South Africa. It's a beautiful sunny day. So I thought I'd make a video about that I'm a little bit offline sometimes, but I am enjoying the company I get from my parents-in-law and the family of my wife. We also have in the downstairs house, we have friends from the Netherlands who are visiting us, so we're kind of busy with stuff. But there is love out there. And why am I saying it? Because yesterday it was reaffirmed to me that there is so much love in this world that we can't get inside the Jehovah's Witness religion. My parents-in-law are around 65, a little bit younger than my parents, a few years, but they are from that generation. And yesterday we had a beautiful talk. They asked me questions about the Jehovah's Witness religion. They asked questions about my father, about my sister, why there is no contact. And they try to figure out, because they don't know Jehovah's Witnesses that well, they try to figure out why there is no contact. And for the outsiders from a Jehovah's Witness perspective, there is no, they can't wrap their minds around the idea that you shun your own flesh and blood for a religion. And we had a beautiful conversation, a conversation I would record in a minute and show it to my own father or show it to a Jehovah's Witness, because that's unconditional love in real life. They are interested, they are humble, they ask questions, and it's almost weird for me that no one is judging me, that they are on the edge of the seat, listening to you, absorbing everything. They have an opinion of it. They don't approve the shunning, etc., but they leave me in peace. They respect me. They respect everything I am, how I am, what I do, just for who I am. And it's so beautiful to see that it is possible to differ in opinions. People have different opinions, but have mutual respect. And that was one of the nicest talks I ever had in my life with them. Just sitting around the fire, just talking with each other. Everyone is listening, everyone is interested, no one is judging the other person. Because picture this, when I explained the faith and I said, yeah, my father believes in earthly paradise, overlapping generation, people, it's so hard to tell a stranger what it is that you endured your whole life in that religion. It's all different levels of frequencies you're talking. So there's a lot of static sums because they can't wrap their minds around certain doctrines or certain things we had to do or what we believed and stuff like that. But even then, there is respect. Even then, they're not mocking the Jehovah's Witnesses. They are not saying, oh, what a bullshit religion. They are listening. They are there for me. And I think that everyone who is an ex-Jehovah's Witness would love to have a conversation with their parents or sister or brother or nephew or niece who is still in that religion. They have a different opinion than me on certain areas of life, also spiritual things, but it's okay. We're all human. I believe this is my truth. You believe that's your truth. You believe it from that point of view. I believe something from my point of view. But we let each other live. We respect each other. We have common grounds. We search for common grounds. And it's okay to have a different opinion. And although they're not my real parents, they feel for me as if they are my parents. Why? Because they love you for who you are. And that's the thing. We just want to be loved by somebody else for who we are, what we do in our lives, how we behave, how we do things, what work we do, what we like to do, what our hobbies are, that someone is interested and says, hey, what do you find so attractive in this or that? Tell me about it. Just to have a certain interest in what another person likes. How beautiful is that we just can have conversations with each other and maybe they have different opinions, but having a good conversation. And that's the thing we as a human being want. We just want to be recognized. We just want to be loved for the way we are and what we like and what we do. And if I'm enthusiastic about something, then someone is also happy for me. If I walk around with a happy face because I like mowing the grass, then somebody else is also happy. Why is it so hard that in the Jehovah's Witness religion you can't be happy for somebody? It has to be rules, has to have conditions. It's about only if you do this, and this, then I can love you. But if you do that, oh no, then you're out and then I'm gonna shun you. So the big thing for me is to have a circle of trust. I name it circle of trust. I am the center, around me is the circle of trust. A few people who are for me ride or die. My wife is one of them, but my parents-in-law and my sister-in-law are also one of them. If I have something, I always can talk to them. They listen, they don't judge. They give you maybe some counsel, the way they would handle the situation or what they think is best to do, but they leave it up to me. They are not interfering in the decision. They are not convincing me to do something they want. They just respect you for who you are and taking your own decisions. And then you feel powerful. Then you feel joyful. Then you are happy because someone is giving you advice, but let you handle things yourself. And that is personal growth. That is how it should be in this world. And that's the thing about shunning and why it is so bad for everybody. Because I would like to sit and have a conversation with my dad, not agreeing on things. He follows the Jehovah's Witness religion. I'm not. but I'm still your son. I'm still a good person. I'm still doing my own thing. Be happy for what I'm doing. Be happy for the man I turned out to be. Be happy that I'm living my life the best I can. How beautiful would it be if we could have that kind of conversations with each other? But no, we always have to judge other people, to guilt trip other people, to build anxieties in them, to give them a lot of problems, and that affects your mental health. And that's the greatest good I have. That is that no one controls what I am thinking, what I want to think. My mind is free from everybody's influence. So I just wanted to share that story because I think we all need those type of friends or relatives or family or whatever who just are there for you for your best interest. That they help you if you need help. That they are there for you if you need someone to lean on, somebody to talk to, just an arm around you, that you are feeling loved, that you can talk with somebody if you have a problem, and not talking to you with judgment, with giving you some guilt that you didn't do it right or whatever, but that they just ask some questions. The best thing you can do for somebody to start the critical thinking and feeling what they want is to ask a question. How do you feel about this? What does it with you if I say this? And then the answer will come up and we can go on with our journey in life. So I hope everybody who's watching, who has somebody that they trust, that they can be themselves with, that they can talk to, get advice from, and that we can move on from the horrible thing what shunning did to us. Because we all deserve the best. We all deserve to someone who's not judgmental. That people are taking us for who we are. That people don't have a weird look at us. That you are different, that you are broken, that there's something wrong with you. I don't know what's happening with all those people. But this proves to me why shunning is such a harmful policy within the Jehovah's Witnesses. Because life would be 100 times better if we just could talk to each other, have respect for each other, and go our own way. Thank you guys for listening. We see each other on the next episode. And let me know if you have some troubles with it. If you don't have somebody to talk to, I'm always open to have a conversation with anybody who is replying in the comments. I love you guys. Stay safe and we see each other on the next episode.